Jupyter not installed. So install Jupyter now. Okay. So click on this install Jupyter. It is going to install Jupyter. So install packages Jupyter. Package installed successfully. You need to wait for this message. Okay.
Okay.
Now the advantage here is that I can write everything in files. So the same program I'll write it here. A equals to 10. Enter. In means input.
Yeah.
Out means result.
Oh, result. Okay.
B equal to 20. C equals to A plus B.
Print.
Now I'll say print the value of C. What will happen in this case? Okay, I hit the enter key. Now normally in normal Jupyter, the moment I hit the enter key, immediately in the next line it will give the output. Okay.
Okay.
In direct Jupyter notebook installation. Here what you have to do, you have to run cell and select below like this.
Shift enter. Okay.
Shift enter. Okay. So you run the cell. It is executing. You got the output now, 30. Yes.
Yeah.
Where did you get? Immediately after the program, right?
Right.
So
that's mean sorry. This is the only one print C. If we are using a long code,
long program, no problem. It will show you the output instantly only within the program, so that you can save this program along with the output and prepare notes. That is why it's called as notebook. How we used to use notebooks? We write, we copy everything, right?
Yes. So just like we write on four numbers, the print C. And this is the very long, and we need to add one more line and hit enter.
Yes.
But after hit the enter, it will run.
Yes. Shift enter.
Okay, normal only shift enter it will work.
Shift enter, it will execute. I will tell you each line, no, this block, you can see some space, it is called as cell. Cell will take some value, like your Excel cell, no? It will take the lines of code. Now you see it is managed at HTTP localhost. You see it here?
Yes.
You click on configure Jupyter server. Okay. So Python interpreter, this used manage server, okay, already there. So localhost :8888. You can go to a browser, say localhost
:8888.
:8888. Hit the enter key.
Okay.
What it is showing here?
Main file, test file, and first file.
Yes. Okay. So test file is what I created, right? First program in PyCharm.
PyCharm, yes.
First file is what you created, right?
In Jupyter, yeah.
In Jupyter Notebook. So you can directly work with Jupyter Notebook in the browser itself now. So it is taking an extension as IPython. NB is for notebook.
Okay.
It was running seconds ago. You see it? Yes?
Yeah.
Now let me open new file from here. Since you have installed it, you can independently work now. Come here, say Python 3, simple. So now this is the actual environment. I can add new cells like this, input cells. I can remove cells like this. I can copy a cell and paste it below like this with data. I can move cells up and down like this, and I can run the program from here. Got it?
Yeah.
So you can also save the files, save and checkpoint. Okay. Now I will show you here. Normally we work in browsers. In real time also, most of the people, especially for big projects like data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, they will use Jupyter notebooks only. Why? Because if there is any visualization, it will show the visualization also here directly.
Yeah.
That's the advantage. So I will write a program now. Okay. So I will show you some example also of visualization.
Okay.
Now let's say same program, a equals to 10. Hit the enter key or use shift enter to create new cell, or simply go and add new cell like this. Okay. Insert cell below. So b equals to 20. If you press enter, all the lines will be in a single cell only.
Yes.
So or else use a shift enter to go to the new cell. So a equal to 10, b equal to 20, c equals to a plus b. Now again shift enter. Now print c. Name a is not defined. Why a is not defined? In line 2.
It's line not showing number.
Okay, we'll do one. A equals to 10. To delete this. B equals to 20. Add. Okay, let us remove the entire thing. Let us remove this also. Let us remove this also. Delete. Now from here shift enter. Okay, shift enter. It is directly taking to the next cell. So what we will do, we'll remove this. It is showing 3 here. 3 means I have written a equal to 10 here 3 times. That is the meaning. Okay.
Okay.
Remove this cell also. Now let us start afresh. A equals to 10. If you enter, why it should automatically go to the next line. Okay. B equals to 20. C equals to A plus B. Print C, right? Now you want to run the output, no? You can run it, or it will show you the run cell, select below, right?
Yeah.
So you can run this on simply press shift and enter, like what we did in Python. Shift enter. Name C is not defined. Something is happening.
Input info.
It is not okay. We will do one thing. We'll create a new file, new notebook. Okay, no worries. Fine. So let us start now. Equals to 20. B equals to 30. C C equals to A plus B. Print C. Now run the program. Somewhere something is going wrong. It is starting line number from here. It is not starting here. That's the issue. That is why it's saying C is not defined. You see?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Anyway.
input.
No, it is not giving the line numbers properly. Anyway, leave this. I think there is some issue with the server. Okay. Don't worry. Come here. Here it is working fine, right?
Yes.
So you can work here because I think in the web server there is some issue. So you see the cells now. When I hit enter, it is creating new numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you write the code and you click on the run button here. It will display the output separately. Okay. Right. So forget about this notebook. Let us concentrate on the py only here. The PyCharm. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Now there are so many data types available in PyCharm. So, but there are two data types classifications, built-in and user-defined data types. What are they? What are the types of data types available?
No idea.
They are built-in data types. Okay. Other one is we create user-defined data types.
Okay.
So, like other programming languages, you have integer, you have float, strings, all the data types are supported here. Okay. Apart from this, you have other data types called as sequences. What are the sequences? It is also like your user-defined data types only, but in this specifically we will learn list, tuples, sets, and dictionary. These four are very important. List, tuples, sets, and dictionary. Okay.
Okay.
And what are other user-defined data types under sequences? Arrays. These five we will learn in depth because they are useful for the scripting purpose also.
So sequences is a user defined, right?
Sequences are user defined. Okay. Simple. And what is the
array is built-in?
No. Array is also user defined. I will only create array. No.
Okay.
Who is creating array? Your system.
Array. Okay.
Now, when I say a equal to 10, what is a type? Integer or float?
Integer.
Integer. Whether I am creating something called as integer type or it is already there in Python.
Yeah, I have created.
Hey, integer data type I'm talking about. Integer data type.
Okay, integer data type already in built-in.
built-in.
Defined 10.
We will create them. That is different thing. We are only creating values. In the same way, list tuples, their concepts are there, but those data types, no, we are creating them specifically. That is why they are called as user-defined data types. Okay?
Okay. That means we are putting the value or list like an integer, because integer is already built in.
Yes.
But we are giving the value.
Yes. So in the numerical data type, we have integer here. Okay. We have float here. So many, all different data types are supported. Okay.
Okay.
Then we have strings here. Okay.
Yes.
Then we have the Boolean data type, which is means true or false. This is the Boolean type. Okay. Like this, we have so many built-in data types. We will deal them one by one.
Okay.
Not in today's class. Next class, we will start working with all different data types. One by one, we will see what is this data type and we'll start working with them. Okay. So let us go ahead. I'll go to Google here. Python data types. Okay. I'll go to images. I will extract one image. This one. Okay. Okay. So in numbers type, what are the numbers you have? Integer type, real type, and complex type. Okay.
Okay.
Under sequences, forget about what is immutable or mutable. I will tell you what they are. Don't worry. Okay. As of now, don't worry about immutable or mutable. When we actually come here, I will tell you what is mutable and immutable. So as of now, don't worry about these terms. Under sequences, what you see? Strings, tuples, lists, sets, dictionaries, right?
Okay.
And what about this bytes array, frozen sets? They are part inside. Like inside we have subtypes, no, sub classifications.
Okay.
So under sequences there are two types, immutable and mutable. So under immutable we have something, under mutable we have something. We will discuss all these things. Don't worry. We will discuss what is bytes. We will discuss what is bytes array. We will discuss list, tuple, strings. Excuse me. Sets, frozen sets, dictionaries. So like this. Excuse me. Sorry. Now you got a overall idea of the different data types that we are going to work with, right?
Yes.
And that is why I have shown you this image. Because when you look at the image, there will be more clarity. Images will be there in our brain, stored. Once you look at the image, no?
Yeah.
It will visualization, yes. Visuals are more effective than text.
Yes. It can store easily.
Yes. Once you start looking at the image, next time if you look at it for 2 times, 3 times, automatically that will be stored in the brain. That is why in our school days, explain with a diagram. Explain with a diagram.
Right.
Even college days exams also, what is polymorphism? Explain different types using diagrams.
Yes.
Yeah. So sometimes sometimes if you remember, whenever there was big question, we used to only remember the diagram. We draw the diagram, explain the diagram. The entire big answer is automatically written.
Yeah, and even it doesn't matter what you are
writing, because we are explaining the diagram and we know what is there in the diagram.
Yes.
So that's the power of visualization. So what I will do is I will just copy the link here. It's not needed. You can get it, but still for reference purpose, I will put it in the chat box. Okay.
Okay.
So like this, if you go back, there's so many other diagrams will also be there. Okay. So like, see, if you see this Python data types here, some people will show it like this: numeric, integer, complex number, float, dictionary, boolean. So according to their ease of use, they have just written for explanation, but the actual one is there. Similarly, this is also good. You see, Python data types, numbers. In numbers, you have integer, float, and complex. Again, you have bool, set, dictionary. Under sequences, string, list, tuple. Actually, sequences, no. Set, dictionary are also part of sequences. So some people know it, some do not know it. So come here, look at this. We have seen this already. No, let us see some other. Yeah. So come here, come to this diagram. Now this guy is saying numeric, dictionary, boolean, set, sequence. Sequence is putting strings, list, tuple. Okay, but dictionary, sets, they are also under sequence only. Let's check this diagram. So it's saying strings, numbers, list, tuple, dictionary, sets, boolean. This guy directly listed all important concepts. Like I told you, no, we require some important concepts. Like I wrote it here, or probably, yeah. See how I listed. He just put it in a diagram here: strings, numbers, list, tuples, dictionary, sets, boolean. Very simple.
Yeah.
So like this, Python data types, you can see mutable and immutable also. You see that? Yes?
Yeah.
Now what is mutable, what is immutable? I'll just give you an overview. Okay? With an example, I will give you. Fine.
Yeah.
I'm creating a list. Okay? You don't know what is list, don't worry about it. Don't try to understand this also, because I'm not teaching you. Okay?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now.
Okay. So this is a list here as a print list. What it has printed?
And 20, 30.
Now let's say I want to make changes. The first element is 10, no? Right?
Yes.
I want to change that first element. So all the locations, it will start with the, in computers, the locations will start with, the indexing will start with 0. So this is in 0 position, 0, 1, 2,
1,
3,
2.
4. So I will
Right.
say, change this element from 10 to 100. If it allows you to change items, if it allows you to make modifications to the items. Now, earlier it was 10 here. Now you have changed the 10 to 100. Yes, you agree with me?
Yeah.
So list can be modified or not?
Yeah.
List can take different numbers, characters, strings. I can make this as 30.5. Run it. So it can take numbers, it can take floats, it can take strings, it can take anything. List of items. Now, am I able to change the list of items whenever needed like this? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So any data type in Python that can be modified is called as mutable. That cannot be modified is immutable. You got the idea now? Clear?
Yeah.
So that is why if you go here and see what is mutable and immutable, this is very important chart here. So list, here it is said immutable is tick point, but list it is not ticked here as immutable. That means it is mutable.
Immutable.
That means that is how I was able to make changes to the list. And this is, and this diagram is also important for you. So I will share this link. Clear? Understood what is immutable and mutable? Yes?
Yeah.
I hope it is very clear for you now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So in Python, we will always deal with two types of data types, mutable or immutable. Mutable means once
can be changed.
after creation of the data type also, I can make changes to the data type values. If I'm able to change, it is mutable. If I cannot change, it is immutable.
Immutable.
So I hope you got a clear understanding of different data types,
Yes.
mutable versus immutable, how to install PyCharm and work with, right?
Yes.
Okay. So any doubts for today?
Not yet.
Okay. So please practice whatever we are done today, all this, and come in the next class for doubts. Okay?
Sure.
Okay. So we'll stop it here. We'll continue again on Saturday.
Okay. Great.
Okay. Bye. Take care. Good night.
You.
Bye.
Good night.